Get any.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. How are y'all doing today?
Or is that good evening, Sam?
Yes, good evening, Sam.
It is good to see you, ladies. Good morning, Maureen. I
Good
don't know
morning.
why I'm that way. You're that way. I hope you're doing well today.
Yes, I am. Except fighting programs on my computer, I'm okay.
Hello, Amy. Good to see you.
Good morning, Amy.
I have to tell you, it sounds like it's raining outside. It's not, but it sounds like it.
It's
because all the dripping.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have snow and ice that's melting, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It's the big melt. Everything's going to turn muddy.
Yeah.
But it's good to see everyone. Yeah. Yeah, my voice is starting to sound a little better. The more fluids I drink, the better it sounds.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I came in this morning and my desk was rearranged. I think it was the gremlins.
I was going to say, did you have some little cobblestone?
Yeah, it was fun because
last night?
Oh yeah. Hey, Racine. It was funny.
Good morning, Racine.
These are on my desk. It's the tatting. It's on my desk. It's in the baggie. They were in my chair.
Oh.
Along with the remote. This is the remote to my TV. And I'm like, I didn't leave that in my chair. And I look at my computer screen and it's back to the lock screen.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, oh, no. I unlocked the screen. And for some reason, there's a Word document open. And somebody was typing. It was gibberish, but hey, I don't know if Wednesday was trying to type a letter or what. But that was so, yeah.
That's funny.
My cats enjoy themselves in my room. Hello, Judy. Good to see you.
Good morning, Judy. How are you today?
I hope you're having a lovely day. They are wanting to add to my content.
Hey, yes, they are. Good morning, DK. How are you doing?
I hope you're having a good day. There's Nightbot. Nightbot's warmed up. So if you want to share your weather, type the word weather, a space, in either the name of your town or your zip code. But it is good to see all of you. Hello, Candy.
Hello, Candy, sweetie.
Good to see you. But we got all the way up to 59 yesterday.
We got to 74, I think Wayne said. I didn't pay any attention.
I'm just shocked. I was stunned. It just got so warm.
Right.
Unusual. The weather for Pequot, it's mostly cloudy at 35 Fahrenheit, 2 Celsius. The wind is from the west-northwest at 10 miles an hour, and it is 67% humidity. Wow. Not bad. So I will type in my zip code if I can. All right, so Hey, Nance.
Good morning, Nancy. How are you doing?
All right. So my weather, it's sunny. It's 44 Fahrenheit, 7 Celsius. The wind is from the west at 9 miles an hour and 63% humidity. So it's warm. Well, compared to what it's been.
Right.
So that's awesome. And then Amy comes in and shows us all up.
Yeah. 17 degrees or -8 Celsius. The wind's blowing from the north at 5 miles per hour. She has 94% humidity. Whoa.
Oh, she's damp.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love this name. And Okeechobee.
I love that name.
1 Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius, west northwest winds at 6 miles an hour and 63% humidity. And in Candy's part of the world, in Carpentersville, it is sunny, 27 Fahrenheit, -3 Celsius. The wind is west northwest at 10 miles an hour and 74% humidity.
Wow. I hadn't even checked my weather this morning, other than Wayne said just as he left town, he said, it's raining out here. But right now, we're mostly cloudy, 65 degrees. The wind's blowing from the west-southwest at 1 mile an hour. And yes, it is 98% humidity. Now, we're not raining, but it was really foggy this morning. Yeah.
Oh, you're damp. You got low clouds. Oh, my.
Oh, yes, we do.
Wow.
And it's still very partly cloudy.
Well, let us know what you're working on and what's in your cup. I have Diet Coke. I actually drank a whole bottle of water this morning, which is why my voice sounds as well as it does. So that's good for me. I'm glad I did.
Well, I'm on my second cup of coffee with hazelnut creamer in it, and I'm getting ready to take a sip.
That sounds good. I am still working on my angel. I had to take a break because I did the hat for TFF. I did the upcoming project for TFF for Sunday. And now I am going back to working on the cauldron for TFF for March. Other than that, woo! So,
well, I've worked a little bit more on my cardigan, and I'm still working on these little dungarees for this bunny rabbit. I tell you what, it's not that it's that hard. Come on. Not that it's that hard. It's just that there are slip stitches involved at the top and the bottom, and that's what slows me down. Not that I'm a speed demon crocheter, don't get me wrong. But the other thing is using a 3.5 millimeter on a 4-weight yarn. Yeah, that kind of tends to slow you down too. So
Racine is drinking water and knitting a cowl and hoodie together.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome. That sounds good, Racine. So I am going to put my camera to the overhead.
Okie dokie.
I don't have to be big. I can be like I am. Just so you can kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. Now, I ripped out what I did before. I'm going to tell you why. Because I was working with a bigger hook than I normally do for amigurumi. Oh, good. Thank you for sharing a picture later. Normally, when I do amigurumi, I use a smaller hook. And I wasn't doing that. So I ripped it out. That's, you know.
Yeah, it's par for the course.
It is. And I don't know why I did what I did. There we go. But I was using the wrong hook.
Good morning, Carrie P. How are you doing?
Hey, Carrie P. Good to see you. All right. So I am a little bit above my hands. So I'm trying to get my mochi out the way. So I just have some loops and thread yarn. That's all this is. So this is just some loops and threads. Now, normally I like to work with a D hook when I do amigurumi. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go up a hook size, which is unusual for me. And excuse me, I'm going to be using an E. I don't even know if you guys can see that very well because for some reason I left my cursor over my camera. There we go. All right, there we go. I'm using an E hook, which is a 3.5, I think.
Yes.
So there we go. Oh, we're doing great. So I'm going to start with the magic ring because I like to do that. And remember,
I think
I
my
mentioned,
bot is ignoring DK.
oh, DK, I'm sorry. Try it again, sweetie.
Because I'd like to know what her weather is over there in jolly
I
old
bet you know.
England.
So I'm going to start with the magic ring like you normally do. If you were with me before and you saw me working on the cauldron, so I'm doing it again. But this time I'm going to singles. So, and I'm going to do 6 singles. And then I'm going to double it. There.
All right, so Carrie Peace weather in Manchester. She's partly cloudy with a temperature of 34. The wind's blowing from the west at 7 miles per hour, and she has 72% humidity.
Nice.
Aha! Racing says on Friday, I'll be back in Florida. Yeah.
I bet you can't wait. Why is it ignoring Jen?
I don't know.
That's odd.
Carrie says she's in a heat wave.
Maybe we need to put it in. Why don't you put in weather HU5 and see if it works?
Well, she topped it again. There it
Oh,
goes. Finally
oh,
got
there
it.
we go.
Well, no, this says Hull, not Huss.
Well, that's where she is.
Okay. She's cloudy with a temperature of 49. The wind's blowing from the southwest at 3 miles per hour, and she has 97% humidity.
Oh,
Does that mean you have rain, sweetheart, or is it just that humid today?
wow. That's awful.
Yeah.
That, bless your heart. Oh, don't worry. I'm just counting for a minute. 2.
Mm-hmm. DK says, yeah, it rained this morning, but it's sunny now. So that's where your humidity is coming from.
Oh,
For Michelle in Marion, she's at 31 degrees. Her wind is west-northwest at 12 miles per hour, and she's got some humidity at 70. Woo!
Wow.
Oh, Carrie P says they're supposed to hit 40 today, so she hopes to get a fair amount of snow melting done. She is working on a cauldron, like, for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. You know, the cauldron or the pot of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the finished one will be black, but I'm working in a different color for the prototype.
Right.
That's all. This one's just prototype.
Oh, Nancy finished her second little cupcake cradle purse in purples. Now she still has 4 left to do. She just got to figure out her next color.
Oh, how cute. I used to make those for my girls. It's really cute. It's a purse, but it flips over into a cradle for their babies, and they could put their little baby doll in it.
Mm-hmm.
I made those for my girls, and they loved them. And of course, when you do that for your girls, then their little friends need them.
Yeah.
I think that's fun, though. Have to giggle about it. So it wasn't me. Michelle is working on a sweater for herself while she's drinking a Coke. And I am super glad that she is making herself something. Because
I had never heard of these little purse babies until Nancy showed hers the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I had never heard of them.
Oh, I made them for my girls. That was something my grandmother had taught me to make. Yeah, I made one for my baby sister.
Carrie P says, I haven't made coffee yet. I'm slow getting going today. I'm working on 2 baby blankets. Well, good for you.
That's awesome. So yesterday I got a pattern that I really love. It's called The Raven, and it is
Oh,
by Crafty Intentions.
I love her.
You know I love her patterns. Oh my goodness. So I had to get yarn for it. So the first thing that popped in my head was to get yarn that looked like an oil slick.
Mm-hmm.
I very much wanted yarn that looked like an oil slick. So my darling friend Michelle Mosaics found this yarn called Firefly. Now this isn't the yarn that I bought for my pattern. It's not. I bought a different yarn, but I wanted to show you this yarn because the real funny thing about it is today my friend Sam introduced me to it too.
Oh, how pretty.
King Cole makes this firefly yarn. I'm going to make it whole. There we go. So it's King Cole Firefly Aran, and you've got this green tones, you've got this like fire tones, and you've got this jewel tones called
Good morning,
glowworm.
Amy T.
Hey, Nammy G.
Amy
It's
T.
hey Amy T. It's 65% polyester, 35% acrylic. Look at the blues, greens. I mean, it's just that's like grays.
Mm-hmm. Good morning,
And
Mama
then,
Gwen.
hey Gwen, there's purples, reds, yellows, and more jewel tones. And that's all the colors. But these are stunning. So I want you to be able to see. I know this is really written small and you can't see it, but that is 100 grams and 200 meters. Um,
219, 20 yards.
mhm. And it is an Aran weight. I already put in to be notified when they're going to be in stock. But these are beautiful colors. Absolutely beautiful colors. So I thought I would show those to you guys. Let me bring this back up. I thought I would show those to everyone. Um, just in case you were interested. I don't get any kickbacks or anything like that on that.
Mm-hmm.
They are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Um, I really like them. So I was just quite tickled.
DK is telling Sam that she started on her heart hat this morning. And poor
Oh,
Nancy,
nice.
she's been out of coffee for 2 days, so she's waiting for her hubby to get back from Walmart.
I'm so sorry that you are out of coffee. Oh, that's the wrong loop.
And please don't take offense if I don't read your comment, folks, because I am crocheting and I'm trying to look up every time I see the little chat jump.
Okay, I am working on the pot of gold or a cauldron for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I'm trying to watch chat too while I'm crocheting. I'm working on the prototype. So, yeah. I gotta pull out more yarn. Sorry. Oh, cool. Oh,
Sam
yes.
says, cool, Dinky. Hope to see it on my community page when you're done. That's right.
Ooh, there. Don't forget my page. Don't forget TFF. Anywhere is fine. You know me. You can even email it to me. Heck, you can messenger it to me. I
When we're
love to
talking
see.
about photos, please be sure and send some to me through Messenger or email. It doesn't matter. Even text if you want to, if you have my phone number. Because tomorrow is picture time. We all want to ooh and ah over your finished objects, things that you're working on. Because when we see what other folks are working on, we get inspired.
We do.
Yeah, Nancy, I know. It's hard to work and to try to watch the chat at the same time because you're going to miss somebody's comments. And Just don't want anyone's feelings to get hurt. It's not because
Oh,
we're ignoring you.
no, we never ignore anybody. Sometimes we miss a comment, but we don't mean to.
No.
Mm-mm. No, it would be easier to if when you post a question, can you put emojis around it?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That's that
I know
helps this
some.
blind woman.
Well, and I mean, it really is a good practice. I know several lives people say, "Hey, if you got a question for me, be sure and put emoji around it," or even just a question mark.
Yeah, anything. It would help me to see it. That's all. And my mods, my lovely mods, if I miss a question, if you could point that out to me that I missed a question, I'm off. I am off by one. So,
Said, oh, and DK said, "What are you making, Jen?" I missed the comment. She's working on a pattern for a pot of gold. Excuse me, a cauldron for March. She didn't like the one she had started on because the hook size was too big.
yeah, the hook size was way too big. It wasn't coming out right. I really didn't like it. So, yeah, I, yeah, did not like it at all. So I just ripped it out. Yes, for St. Patty's Day. Hello, Laura.
Good morning, Laura. How are you doing?
It's kind of funny doing it on camera, even though I record what I do. It's kind of funny.
Right.
Just making sure I'm not off again because I was off before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nope, right on time. Oh, Nancy sent a message on Messenger, Maureen.
Okay.
There you go. All right, so I did that. There we go. So that's the cauldron base. And now we're flipping up. Now we're coming up. There we go. So let's go around with a plain round. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at my work.
Do you mind if I share these tomorrow?
Yeah, we do the sharing on Thursdays if you guys don't mind. Oh, good.
Thank you. But you do have me wanting to go find one of those little baby doll patterns. Amy T. Maureen, I'm really enjoying catching up on your devotionals. Thank you for doing that. Deeply appreciated. I get more out of a devotional when it's read to me. Well, thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm sorry they've been kind of sporadic lately. I am having a dickens of a time.
Yes.
My camera and my recording software, I have two of them. Well, I do have two different camera programs, and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm thinking maybe one's fighting the other, even though I'm not using it. But I am having, oh, Nancy's like, woohoo, Earl just drove up. That means she can look forward to having a cup of coffee here in a minute.
That's awesome.
Anyway, sometimes I can record and about halfway through the video, the audio starts lagging so that my lips aren't matching up with my voice. Or it'll be like you've noticed here a couple of times, I'll just freeze and the audio keeps going. Well, then there's no pictures to go along with that. It has been very, very frustrating. And I've been fighting it ever since I had to replace my external hard drive. So I've gone through, I have looked up videos on, how to fix all that kind of stuff. Oh, it did. Well, see, I haven't caught up to your lives yet. I think I'm 3 behind now. Okay. Thank you. That's awesome. But yeah, I've been having trouble. And like this morning, right before we went live, I told Froggy, I said, wait a minute. I got to snip this and snip that. And even it's going to look a little wonky, folk, because my picture is only, it's like not across the whole screen. It's like captured only in about half of it. And I don't know what happened there, going from one recording program to the processing program. So, yeah, I'm about ready to just chuck everything and start all the way over. I was complaining about it to my husband last night, and because I'd been talking about buying another total computer setup. I mean, I've had this laptop now since 2020, I think. Don't get me wrong, it's a good laptop. It really is. It's put out by Dell. It's has all the professional grade stuff and like that and everything on it. But even getting top quality at the time, I mean, everything eventually wears out. Good morning, Mooncraft. Rose, how are you?
Hey, Mooncraft.
So, I don't know, but we were talking about it last night, and he's saying, well, can you hold on just a little longer? And I said, well, I don't know, but I'll try my best. It's very discouraging when you're trying to record tutorials or even just to sit down and chat with you, Good morning, Judy. I didn't see you come in earlier.
Hey, Judy.
Sorry if I missed
I saw Judy earlier. Okay, my numbers are off, so we have to rip it back.
Whoa.
I know, but that happens. That's why this is a prototype.
Good morning, Laura D. How
Laura,
you doing?
good to see you, Laura. How you been? How is your wrist? Oh, that's why.
For those of you just coming in, Froggy is just sitting back and working on a prototype for her St. Patty's Day cauldron for next month.
Yes.
Good morning, Gloria, sweetie. How are you doing?
Hello, Gloria.
So, yeah, it's just been a dickens of a time for me here lately. And, when you get real frustrated over technology, and my husband, bless his heart, he tries to help, but then he gets frustrated because I'm getting frustrated. And so we both just look at each other, and it's like, it's time to just call it quits for the moment.
Yeah.
Because fighting over it's not worth getting us both upset.
That's better.
Told hubby, I guess really what I needed was to get myself a teenager in here, someone that's all that computer savvy stuff, and say, all right, sit down. This is what it's doing. Now fix it.
Yeah.
If Warren was here, he would have it fixed, folks.
Oh, I tell you, I feel that way sometimes. Because they're so technically savvy.
Yes, they are. And bless his heart, he is always calling me saying, Grammy, we need to get blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, is it we need to get or I need to get you? Well, yeah.
That tickles me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it we really need
To
it?
get.
That's funny.
And I really don't know whether to blame it on this new hard drive, because it really does kind of seem like, well, no, really, I need to back up. My problem started because my old hard drive was starting to get that clickety click click sound, like it
Yeah.
was getting ready to go out. Mm-hmm. Did anyone here? There was a shooting in British
Canada.
Columbia, BC.
Yeah. Yes,
No, I
there
didn't hear
was.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very sad. It was at a school and
Oh
in a
no.
residence. Um, there was a transgender girl, a shooting at a residence, and then a shooting at a high school. And sadly, the shooter was killed too. Um, oh, I'm glad you get to go meet her up with her. I do. I'm glad you do. It is very sad that this happened. Any shooting is awful. Even you need to pray not just for the victims, but also for the shooter and their family. So it's just a terrible situation all the way around. This is one of the worst ones that happened in Canada since 1989. Um, so it is really awful. Um, but the best thing you can do is just pray for our youth. That is just such a sad, sad thing. It's been all over YouTube. It makes me very sad. But anyway, so I'm working on it. I'm coming up some. Now I'm going to go out with it. Um, I know that seems like awfully thick to go straight with it, but this will eventually pull out. It will come, it'll flare out some. So uh, that's why I did what I did. So now it's time to go back out. So I am making a pot of gold or a cauldron. It is for St. Patrick's Day. It is meant to hold candy. So that's what I'm making. I just look at that. I went from singles to half doubles. I'm like, what am I doing? Dang, bro. Half double is one of my favorite stitches, so that's why I just ended up doing that. And it was singles. You won't fit in this? No, you won't. You will not. But my Werthers will. So all my gold wrappered Werthers will fit in it. So that's the gold. I know you won't fit in it, my darling. Bless you. I just started doing half doubles. I had to rip it out.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call. My hubby came in last night thinking that the flu's going around out there amongst his crew. So he came in last night trying to get all doctored up. Good morning, Martha. Hubby
Hey,
locked
Martha.
back in the bedroom when he left, so I'm up early. But get to catch you live. Well, that's awesome. But yeah, he was calling to check in with me and make sure I'm not getting sick. And I was like, no, I really do take enough supplements and vitamin C, that it's going to have to really hit me. I mean, he's going to have to get really, really sick for me to catch it. Now, that's not saying I won't, but.
That's what I'd be telling him. You kiss the forehead. Don't kiss nothing else.
Well, yeah. When he got ready to leave, I was taking him his coffee as he's walking out the door. And I stopped and I said, what? No goodbye kiss? And he kissed me on top of the head. And I said, okay, that'll do.
Oh, yeah. That's what I told Joey. I said, forehead. Nothing else. Just the forehead.
Yeah.
I said, you be doing that, you're going to get me worse than I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I am taking vitamin C every day. So we shall see if that helps. Do you have a devotional for today?
Yes, I do.
So I'm going to take a minute while you do that. Just rest in my arm.
Okie dokies. Bearing the burden. Bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. This comes from Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. Medal of Honor recipient Leroy Petrie was in a 2008 firefight in Afghanistan. Although already wounded in both legs, he grabbed a live grenade that landed amid his team and attempted to throw it away. It exploded before he could release it, destroying his right hand and forearm and shredding him with shrapnel. Putting a tourniquet on his arm to stop the bleeding, he continued to direct his men until the fight was over. His action saved his fellow soldiers from death and injury. Sergeant Petrie took upon himself the burden of injury that his fellow soldiers would certainly have suffered, not unlike what Christ did on the cross to spare us from certain death for our sins. The power one individual has to overcome alongside and bear the burden of a discouraged soul is amazing, perhaps even the power of life and death. We are in a spiritual battle, after all, and it may be a word of encouragement from the sword of the Spirit that saves a friend from the attack of the giant of despair. So be a burden sharer and bearer today in the life of one who needs a word of encouragement from a friend like you. Charles Dickens once wrote, "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of another." Amen. Because you never know what that one kind word is going to do to someone who hears it.
No, you don't know. You don't know what little you can do to help someone. You might think it's something small, but to that person, it could be a huge, huge lift. Isn't that great? I like that. Yeah, I've just rested my arm for a minute. All right, so we got to go back and we got to increase again. So we will do it again.
Hope you're writing this down.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Additional increases. I know what I'm doing, basically. And yeah, I should pick up my notebook and write it down after this.
So what is everyone else working on today? We know Nancy's working on some more little baby cradle purses. Froggy's working on her cauldron there. I'm working on these little dungarees. Sounds like, if I remember correctly, DK started on a new hat this morning.
Awesome.
I know Michelle's working on her sweater.
I forgot what Carrie P was working on. I totally blanked on it just now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm only going to do this the next couple of Wednesdays with you guys, so I should be done. Hi, Rebecca.
Good morning, Rebecca. How you doing, sweetie?
Good to see you. And tomorrow is when we show all of the things you guys have been posting in Maureen's, mine, and Twisted Fiber Friends Facebook groups. Anything that you message to Maureen or me, that'll all be shown on Maureen's Live.
And that's right. Carrie P said she was working on 2 baby blankets.
Thank you.
Little handheld kittens for the flea market. I'm displaying them in a shallow cardboard box that I wrote kittens on the flap that stands up. Oh, I bet that's going to be so cute.
That's
Rebecca
awesome.
says she's doing good. Oh, Judy's setting up her peg loom I got for Christmas. I'm going to try to make a rug. I don't really know what I'm doing. Well, it's great that you're starting to learn a new craft.
Well, I don't know what to do with it either. That makes 2 of us.
You know, there's so many different ways to, or so many different styles of looms.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's neat, though. 1, 2, 3. Back loop. And then straight. And then go out. All right, let's pull that up here. I'm going to write that down, and then I will continue with it. So, boo. I have to give my arm a rest. My hand's going numb.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, it happens.
Yeah.
It's because of my neck, so it's okay. It's nothing new. Yeah. I wanted to keep crocheting, but my hand going numb. I can't. So.
No.
I have to wait and give it a break. Yeah. I'm going to drop a link to a, you don't have to donate, but if you choose to, it would be really appreciated. This is a website that the blind use on their phone and on a computer. You can read all about it, but they need funding. It's for the blind to go shopping. The AI tells us what we're looking at and stuff like that. It's called InnoSearch. They're running out of money.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Crafts. When you open the link, you're going to see that it's very large. It is written to be accessible to people like me.
Right.
But you can take a look at it. You can donate any amount you want to. You don't have to donate what they say.
Right.
The donation amounts that they put up there tell you $50 enables one blind user to shop order food, and book travel independently for a full year.
Wow.
It's really awesome. $100 will fund 1,000 plus minutes of AI voice access for hands-free shopping and checkout.
Wow.
So it is a very worthy cause. I personally use it, but I just thought I would put that out there. You don't have to. I know money's tight for most of us, but even $5 or $10 would be nice. But if you could share it with other people,
We most certainly can.
it would be really, really appreciated. I'll put it up one more time. Yeah. I hate the fact that they're running out of money.
Yeah.
Believe me, all us blind people donate to it.
Mm-hmm.
And, we do it like on a monthly basis because it's so very helpful. That's the one that we can use in the store, and turn it. Well, that's the one that we can use in the store. It doesn't cost us anything to use the app to tell us what an item is.
Right.
Mhm. Or we can shop directly on that app, which is great. But it does give us more independence,
Mm-hmm.
which is what we all want, is more independence. So I thought I'd put that out there. Just, yeah. You never know. You never know. You never know when someone's watching and they want to help.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
do hope we're going to hear a little bit of history and get some words
Oh,
today.
yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. If you didn't remind me, I wouldn't have done it. All right. So let's pull up some words. Let me get my words ready. All right. Let's get a couple of words up here going. Ooh, I got one I definitely can't pronounce. Ooh, that one's going to be a toughie. All right. So let's go on with this day in history. Today is February 11th. In 1990, Nelson Mandela is released from prison. In 1963, Julia Childs, the French chef, debuts. Wow, 1963. In 2020, the World Health Organization officially names novel coronavirus disease COVID-19. In 1778, Voltaire returns to Paris from exile. In 1960, the payola scandal heats up. In 2012, pop star Whitney Houston dies at the age of 48. In 1960, women's rights activist Emma Goldman is arrested. In 1805, Skagawea gives birth to her first child. In 1858, St. Bernadette claims to see the Virgin Mary. In 1970, Japan launches its first satellite. In 1878, the first U.S. cycling club is formed. And in 1945, Yalta Conference ends. Okay. Let's go to these words that I know I cannot pronounce. All right, quizquos. Quizquos. Quisquous. That is a word. It is an adjective. It is Scottish, 17th century. It means hard to deal with or dubious. My neighbor seems a bit quizquos, and I can't get a read on him. Quizquos. Wow, I love that word. That's a This next word, paralipsis. I was right, paralipsis. Paralipsis. Lipsis. It is a noun. It is Greek, late 16th century. It means a passing over with a brief mention in order to emphasize rhetorically the suggestiveness of what is omitted, as in, I confine to this page the volume of his treacheries and debaucheries. Weird.
Mercy.
So, example in a sentence. His apology relied on paralipsis, claiming he wouldn't revisit the mistake while clearly revisiting it.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's find a couple of quotes. So, the first quote is by May Sarton and on motivation. A talent grows by being used and withers if it is not used. A talent grows by being used and withers if it is not used. That is actually very good. The next one is on hope and comes from Taika Waititi. No idea is final. No idea is final.
That's
I
the
like
truth.
that one.
Yeah, me
But
too.
It's true. It's very good, though. I like that. No idea is final. It's true.
Okay. So as you can see, I'm frozen. I'm going to jump out and come back in because I can't get the camera to unlock.
Yeah, sure. It happens. That happens to her. But she can't help that. That's her camera. That is her camera. Thank you. I like the quotes. I think they're very good. I love the ones on hope and motivation. Those are my favorites. I enjoy those more than the ones on love. I think the ones on hope and motivation are the best. There we go. You're moving.
Yeah. You know, I'm kind of almost wondering. It doesn't feel like it's hot, but that doesn't mean it's not hot inside the camera case itself. You know what I mean? Because the program itself is up to date. Everything that I have to use is up to date.
Well, it didn't start happening until you moved there. What's the
Well, that
humidity?
too, yeah. But I
What's
mean,
the humidity inside?
it's probably like 40, somewhere around 40, 45%,
It could
which
be
my
too much
brother-in-law tells me is
humidity.
supposed to be okay.
Right, but is that too much humidity for the camera?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I do have little humidifier eaters, you know, one back there in the bedroom because that's where my washing machine is.
Thank
and
you.
I have one up here.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jen. She shared the donation link. I really appreciate
it. Thank you, DK. That was awful sweet of you. We really do appreciate that.
Yeah, every little bit helps. People think, well, I can only donate $5 or $10. I'm not going to. But what you don't understand is every $5 adds up very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And makes a huge difference.
Yeah, because when 10 people do $5, one person is helped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just wouldn't believe how quick that adds up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's amazing. I saw someone's GoFundMe. It's almost hit $1 million. And that's going through people donating anywhere from $5 to $50.
Yeah.
Just those little bits of money has added up. And it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, 40% humidity is really not that much. You're absolutely right.
But is it too much for the camera?
Oh, I know. I know.
No, that's what I'm telling Martha.
Mm-hmm.
It is. That's what AI is very good at. It can identify ketchup from mustard, from barbecue sauce.
Yeah, barbecue sauce and ketchup. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Tracy.
Good morning, Tracy. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Good to see you, sweetie. I hope you're doing okay, honey.
Me too.
I hope you're sitting down. She knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Be sitting down.
Those legs propped up.
Bless your heart, sweetheart. You are my sweetie. Hey, have you seen your grandson? Because he's a cutie patootie.
Yeah, right at that age.
Oh, and he's lamping. Oh, I love it. Oh,
When we
good.
went Sunday over to our niece's house for the Super Bowl party, two of her new grandbabies. And when I say new, one is only about 6 weeks old.
Wow.
Now, not yet 2 months. And the other one just turned 5 months. And oh my goodness, that little 5-month-old, he is already up on his hands and knees and just rocking back and forth. And he so wants to get to that toy that's just out of his reach. And then he'll drop down, his little belly, and he's reaching. And you talk about getting fussy because he couldn't get to that toy. Oh, yeah.
I agree, Martha. The camera needs coffee. I'm glad you're in the bed watching.
Oh, shoot. Hey, if that's all it took, I'd be more than happy to share my coffee with it.
It is true. I know what I forgot to do.
What?
I'm going to do it right now before I forget again. What is that? Oh, I didn't want that. I hit the wrong button. I need to do not that. Dang, frog. This. I need to send out the free member.
Oh,
yeah. I totally forgot. I'm like, who's getting them? Diane got one.
Well, good.
Let's see. So the recipients are Sherry Knowles, Kristen, Southern Winter, Crafty Annie, Chrissy's Creations, Sharon Sutcliffe, Diane Major, Jeannie T, Divergent Crafter, and Suzanne the Swedish Journey Hooker.
Woohoo! Cool.
Look at you, Michelle. Did you just do that? Wow, Michelle. Holy moly, did I make one? Here we go.
How cool. That's great, Michelle.
Awesome, Michelle. Wow. That is amazing. Riley rolled himself over yesterday as they had been doing floor activities.
Oh, Michelle, how cool. How cool. Looky there, DK Jen. 14 months. Awesome, DK.
Wow. Toddler tittles. I'm going to play it again.
That is so cool.
Amazing. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I agree. I agree with you, Laura. Mwah. You're amazing, Laura. You've been with me forever.
That is awesome.
Look at her. I'm going to play it for you too, Laura. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. We are going to glow. Tracy. Tracy,
Oh, Tracy, you sweetheart.
you caught me off guard. Now I'm like, where's there it is. This is
My
for
button.
Froggy dance, super chat, froggy dance, super chat, super chat. I got a super chat, froggy dance, I got a super chat, froggy dance, froggy dance.
Thank you, Tracy. I love you to bits. We are getting out of here. Carrie's going live next. I hope you guys will join her with a Froggy
Yes.
Story raid. We would really appreciate that. So go ahead, Maureen.
Thank you all, as always, for being here. If you're catching the replay, please don't forget to leave a little hand wave or a heart just to let Froggy know that you stopped by. Share this out, too, if you don't mind. I mean, because the shares work just as well. As always, please remember to be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light they need to see. We love you guys.
We love you guys. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. We'll see you over at Carrie's and happy yarning. Bye now.